Auditor versus the world, a CPA's quest for balance in a sea of expediency. In the bustling year of 2006, when the financial world was basking in the warm glow of seemingly endless prosperity, a group of auditors found themselves hunkered down in a fluorescent-lit conference room. Their mission, to dissect and analyze an audit file for a major bank, a task with a ticking clock, a mere 2 weeks to complete the assignment. The pressure was palpable, the atmosphere charged with a blend of urgency and apprehension. At the helm of this ragtag ensemble stood Kevin, the protagonist of our tale. A senior auditor with a keen eye for detail and an unwavering sense of duty, Kevin bore the weight of overseeing the audit and steering his team towards the fast-approaching deadline. His steady hand and calm demeanor disguised the internal churn of responsibility and the need to maintain professional skepticism amidst a sea of financial jargon and convoluted transactions. Kevin's days blurred together as he pored over documents, cross-referencing figures and questioning assumptions. He navigated the labyrinthine world of finance with an uncanny intuition, a skill honed by years of experience that allowed him to cut through the fog of complexity to reveal the hidden truths beneath. Surrounded by his team of auditors, a diverse group of individuals each with their own quirks and strengths, Kevin felt the weight of their collective success or failure resting squarely on his shoulders. And so, in the year 2006, as the world danced obliviously on the edge of a financial precipice, Kevin and his team of auditors dove headfirst into the murky waters of high finance. Unbeknownst to them, their quest for accuracy and integrity would test their resolve, their friendships, and ultimately, their faith in the very system they sought to uphold. Understanding the industry, what in the world is going on here? In the bowels of the bank's financial records, Kevin stumbles upon a veritable Pandora's box, a set of mortgage-backed bonds, their intricate structures woven like a spider's web of risk and reward. As he delves deeper into these murky financial instruments, Kevin's concerns mount. The complexity of the bonds is staggering, and he begins to doubt the accuracy of their proclaimed value. Desperate for answers, Kevin reaches out to the bond rating agency, hoping for a lifeline in the form of a knowledgeable expert. Alas, the agency's evasive responses leave him grasping at straws, no closer to understanding the bond's true worth. Undeterred, he attempts to contact the borrowers directly, but each call is met with a brick wall of silence. Frustration gnaws at him, fueling his determination to unravel the enigma before him. As Kevin tirelessly pursues the truth, his manager Billy watches with growing impatience. Billy is a pragmatic man, a no-nonsense character who prefers expedience over painstaking accuracy. He views Kevin's relentless questioning as a hindrance rather than an asset, an unnecessary distraction from the ultimate goal of completing the audit. With a dismissive wave of his hand, Billy insists that the current trading price is a sufficient valuation of the bonds, urging Kevin to wrap up the audit and move on to the next task. In this moment, a chasm forms between Kevin's unyielding pursuit of truth and Billy's insistence on efficiency. Their divergent approaches to the audit will soon collide, igniting a battle of wills that will shake the very foundation of their professional relationship. The story of Kevin and Billy, set against the backdrop of a financial world teetering on the brink of collapse, serves as a microcosm for the larger struggle between integrity and expediency in a system riddled with hidden dangers. The auditor's dilemma. Is it time to face the music? With an unwavering resolve, Kevin sets out on a solitary crusade to unearth the truth buried within the enigmatic mortgage-backed bonds. His pursuit leads him down a winding path of financial intrigue and deception. As the shadows of doubt grow longer, Kevin's conviction only grows stronger. He cannot, and will not, accept the superficial assessments that seem to placate his peers. After countless hours of meticulous research and analysis, Kevin reaches a disheartening conclusion. The mortgage-backed bonds are, for all intents and purposes, worthless. He knows that to maintain the integrity of the audit, these bonds must be written down to reflect their true value. Armed with his findings, he confronts Billy, expecting his manager to share his concern. But Billy's reaction is anything but supportive. He adamantly refuses to entertain Kevin's assertions, insisting that the current trading price is more than sufficient for valuation purposes. As the tension between them reaches a boiling point, their escalating disagreement catches the attention of Terry, the partner on the file. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, Terry steps in to mediate the conflict between Kevin's unwavering commitment to the truth and Billy's insistence on efficiency. As the partner on the file, Terry is the final arbiter, and the decision he makes will not only impact the outcome of the audit, but also send ripples through the lives of those involved. As the financial world teeters on the brink of chaos, the choice between integrity and expediency hangs in the balance, and Terry finds himself in the unenviable position of deciding the fate of the mortgage-backed bonds, and in some ways, the fate of those who placed their trust in the system. Balancing Act, a tale of truth and efficiency. Terry, a seasoned veteran of the financial world, is no stranger to the delicate balance between integrity and expediency. As he listens to the impassioned arguments of both Kevin and Billy, he is acutely aware of the implications of his decision. He weighs the evidence before him, sifting through the tangled web of facts, opinions, and emotions that have brought them to this precipice. In the end, it is Kevin's unrelenting pursuit of truth that sways Terry. His painstaking research and unyielding commitment to accuracy resonate with the partner, who recognizes the value of exposing the true nature of these mortgage-backed bonds. With a heavy heart, Terry sides with Kevin and agrees to write down the value of the bonds, a decision that will send shockwaves through the firm and the bank they audit. For Billy, this verdict feels like a slap in the face. His vision of efficiency and expedience, once celebrated, is now cast aside in favor of Kevin's meticulous approach. Feeling betrayed and undervalued, he reaches a tipping point. The world he once knew and thrived in no longer feels like a place where he belongs. With a mix of anger and resignation, Billy submits his letter of resignation and leaves the audit firm behind. As fate would have it, a new opportunity presents itself in the form of a position at Lehman Brothers, a prestigious financial institution with a reputation for aggressive business practices. Billy, eager to prove his worth and put the past behind him, readily accepts the offer, stepping into the eye of the storm that will soon engulf the world of finance. Unbeknownst to him, the very principles he championed, efficiency and expediency, will play a role in the impending financial crisis, setting the stage for a dramatic reckoning for Billy and the industry at large. Aftermath. What happened after the financial crisis? As the dust of the financial crisis settles, the landscape of the financial world is forever altered. In the aftermath, Kevin finds himself elevated to a new role within the audit firm. Recognizing the value of his unyielding commitment to truth, the firm appoints him to their internal education team. Here, Kevin is tasked with imparting his hard-won wisdom to a new generation of auditors, teaching them the importance of professional skepticism and the dire consequences of failing to question financial information. As Kevin takes on this new role, he becomes a beacon of integrity, guiding others to navigate the treacherous waters of finance with a discerning eye and an unwavering dedication to the truth. His lessons serve as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and the responsibility auditors bear in protecting the public interest. In stark contrast, Billy's fate is a tale of caution and hubris. His dreams of success at Lehman Brothers are dashed as the firm collapses under the weight of its own risky practices, brought to its knees by the very forces that Billy once championed. With the demise of Lehman Brothers, Billy finds himself jobless, struggling to find new employment in a world that has grown wary of the consequences of expediency. Billy's story serves as a cautionary tale for those who, in the pursuit of efficiency and profits, lose sight of the importance of integrity and prudence. As the financial world rebuilds from the ashes of the crisis, the divergent paths of Kevin and Billy underscore the critical need for balance between progress and caution, ambition and responsibility. In the end, their stories become an indelible part of the narrative of the financial world, a reminder of the high stakes and the delicate balance between success and ruin in the world of finance.